Hey, hello and welcome. My name is Miss Tina, and you are watching Swaziland, an early chapter. Woohoo! I'm really excited for it. I haven't seen any spoilers. I've tried to keep, avoiding spoilers. And last time I saw that Aokiji was in the chapter and he wasn't. So maybe I should read those fake spoilers or whatever was that pop up on YouTube. But I'm glad that I haven't seen anything. I'm not sure what to expect from this chapter, but the latest chapters were so amazing that, let's just dive into it, right? So let's see. Break next week. Obviously, I kind of counted on that, unfortunately, but, you know. So, the picture is loading, of course. Punk Records. I can sense that this is going to be great, or not. So it seems like Judge and Caesar are having an argument, or rather a fight. German 66 Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 24. I forget. Who are you again? Judge versus Caesar. Not like, they weren't in the same team, but alright. And it's nice that it's actually connected to our current storyline too, because, Judge and Caesar used to work together, or I think together with, Queen and Vegapunk. So who knows? Punk Records. Let's see. What happened to your head? It used to be like a massive light bulb, says Barney. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. Okay. I mean, Vegapunk is such a weirdo, and I didn't get the reference last time, the Einstein reference. It completely flew by my head or over my head. We are not talking about hair here. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. The real head. Oh, okay. I heard rumors about it being big, but, Jimbo's like, it was like an air balloon. Well, that's because I ate the brain fruit. Ouch. Okay. So, in Japanese, he gets tongue-tied trying to say the fruit's name. Nomi, nomi, nomi. Okay. It does sound like a tongue twister, right? So, pardon me, I bit my tongue. Yeah, of course you do, because it hangs out all the time. I meant to say that I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit. Okay, so it exists. Oh my god. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge and makes my brain grow in size accordingly. Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. Yeah, of course, you're a born genius. Now I have the largest brain in the world and it continues to grow. Still? Huh? Did you put it somewhere? And you know what? It sounds silly, but Luffy is on point. That's awesome. Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk? Chopper is like, awestruck. Naturally. Wow. Does that mean you are dumb now, old guy, because you cut out your brain? That's a legit question too, and don't write of a genius, you rascal. But, I really like Luffy's honesty. His honest character is really something else. See this apple here? It's an antenna. Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records. Yes, we have noticed that before. Punk Records under the giant egg? That's the hangar where I keep my brain. Oh. What? Isn't it that too big? There is no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brain waves. So, it's like his complete brain is not there. Okay. Sounds difficult. I mean, Vegapunk, you will be dead soon. I can't really imagine Vegapunk surviving this arc. You met a little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my clones. There are 6 on the island, and he's trying to explain everything to them. Luffy's like, you are a ninja? Each one is a facet of myself and an expert of their own key field of study. You'd get my full personality if you combine them, but they can get 6 times the work done apart. And you can see them all together. It's like, what? Each of them connects to punk records once a day to synchronize our memories and knowledge. Since their dispositions and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. Yeah, I mean, I can understand that. And I feel like, what? You all share the same brain? I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. Oh, Jinbei, you and your puns. Just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain. All of humanity would have access to my knowledge. Okay, he's dreaming big now. Then, if the population of the world went on to update punk records themselves, it would create a sea of information that would surpass what my brain can accomplish alone. Humanity would share one mind. Oh, Vegapunks, you are so cute. And we have it today, and it's called the internet. And are we wiser? Is the world getting better? Nope. It won't work, sorry. So I would be able to study medicine from all over the world? Chopper is like, yeah, naturally. Woo! But if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies, wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? Jinbei is asking the right questions, and he's like, you sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea. But science would never progress if you spent all day worrying about stuff like that. I mean, okay. Okay, I guess I get where he's coming from. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why Dad's been turned into a heartless weapon. And Bonnie's ready to use the lightsaber. Whoa, stop it, Bonnie. That's a beam saber. That beam saber is defective. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Turn my dad back to normal. If you even think about saying no, don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him would make a lot of enemies. Hit the switch off, Bonnie. That beam attracts a ludicrous number of bugs. Oh, it does. And he's like, what? Why aren't there bugs? Okay. She's like, yeah. Cracker, cracker, cracker. Okay, it's so nice to see Bonnie is like, oh. Okay, that's cute. And Luffy's like, check it out, Bonnie, a giant side beetle. And Luffy is concentrating on the greater things. Okay, this isn't the time for beetles. Look at her, she fainted. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Okay, Vegapunk is realizing. Of course Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? I feel like, You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon, just like Kaido, really appeared there. Oh, you're talking about Momo. Yes? I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left on Punk Hazard. Defective? What do you mean? That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources, but I couldn't get it quite right. Okay. Oh, so that's why he is the same as Kaido, but it worked out just fine. Luffy is like that. He can still spit fire, and he's super strong. He is the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that? That's awesome. And his color? And he's like, pink. It's like, drat, you see, another monument of failure. It's basically the same, just the color. And Luffy's like, what's wrong with that? And Jinbei is like, I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. You wouldn't be a genius without being perfectionist, And what about this robot? You made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you are mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Marijua about 200 years ago. 200 years ago? Okay, a new time period just opened up for us. 200 years ago? Yes, but it was built over 900 years ago. And wow, no way. Its objective remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties, and you can see that it towers up on Marjorie. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. Okay? It seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't have their curiosity. That's why they hid it here, to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Okay, scientists are all like that, it seems. Good job on finding this place. From the town, the entrance should look like a wall. And Luffy's like, we just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah, we were plain old lost. Oh, that's a shame. At least they are being honest. I have to just pause here that I really love Luffy's honesty. It's one of his best qualities. 200 years ago, that's around the time the fisherman rights movement started to gain ground. Okay? Oh, they are listening to this. Okay. So you are saying that Robot climbed the red line? Most likely. And, okay. This might be a reference to chapter 620. Okay. I created Vegaforce 01 based on what I learned from it. But I lack the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. And the others are really just speculating there. There's something even you couldn't recreate? Its power source, of course. In the past, they had a power source that would upend our modern ideas of what's possible. And Nami's like, well, at any rate, it's good to know Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl, though? And that's Jewelry Bunny. She's a pirate. Sanji's like, I thought the one we saw before was a little girl, but she seems fine. And the way Vegapunk's head works is crazy. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yeah, you should get down and beg her sorry, you should get down and beg her to forgive you, old man. Luffy's like ordering him around. Brilliant. You young dolt, like you know anything about it. No. There is something I have to give her. Oh. Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Yeah, of course. I mean, Luffy can take you and your brain and your satellites. Yeah, I mean, it fits on Sunny perfectly. Okay, and Garou. Okay, Cypher 4 is coming in. This is Cypher Paul. We are requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets? Yeah, pets, right? And they are destroying these. Rob Luch. Even the pigeon has a mask. Okay, it's brilliant. It's okay, Kaku looks like a voodoo master. San Francisco. Okay, they actually look decent. Reports indicate that Jewelry Bunny was spotted making her way here too. That past keeps slipping away from us. She has served her purpose. Let's just terminate her on sight. Okay. It seems like Bonnie had to make someone maybe young again. Or was her gene sort of integrated into the Seraphims as well? That's why they are young. Endless possibilities. I mean, smarter people than me, smarter reactors would know the answer to this, but I don't. Shaka, there's a government ship. It would be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CP0 want with us? And why did they bring Rob Lucci? And they're like, what? I say we just hand this riffraff over. After all, that Lucci fellow is an assassin, right? Okay, of course, thank you very much. What? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. No, that guy is still around. You cannot let them in. Don't worry, Robin-chan. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. Okay, Sanji's there and everyone's like shocked, of course. We all are. Tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We are declining their declining. It's like a G there. We are declining their request to dock. Huh? I doubt angels of the world government will respond well to that. So prepare for battle. And Shaka know what's up. So obviously. Kamabaka Kingdom, okay? I didn't expect that. Dragon-san, Kuma-san is acting weird. Kuma-san, wait, we are trying to repair you. Okay, and it seems very weird. Kuma-san, what's wrong? Is he still being controlled by the Navy? And everyone is shocked. Kuma-san, where are you going? You are in no state to be moving like that. You are still not yourself. What's with him? And he falls. I do know. Kuma-san, come back. Talk to us, Kuma. Where do you want to go so badly? Stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolutionary Army is just getting started. Okay. And that's the end of the chapter. Obviously, as I said before, a break next week. It was a great and very, very informative chapter. I like these chapters, and Luffy was the highlight of the chapter. I really enjoyed every second of him being in there. So it was just great and brilliant. I think this arc is going to a great direction, and hopefully that would mean that the Revolutionary Army will meet up with Luffy and co, and maybe together they will do something else. But you can never tell and you can never know. Maybe Nico Robin will be captured and she will be taken again by Rob Lucci and co. Could his story repeat itself? Most likely. But it's so fun to read One Piece, and it's 2022, and it's just brilliant that you can enjoy One Piece. You can still enjoy One Piece, and it can bring so many new things to the table. It's just amazing. If you like my reaction, do give me a like, and hopefully we will see each other, well, if not next week, then the week after, with the latest chapter of One Piece. Thank you very much for being here. As always, see you around next time. Bye bye.